It's Nomad time again. We have Farming Generals versus Resign105 in the Nomad Cup semi-final. It's a best of three still. The players have to go random save. And then for game two, it's the losing team that picks map, but it's reverse sieves. So I have to play reverse sieve for the next one. This is apparently, I don't know what this is all about. They're flaring TC spots, flaring the worst dock spot ever for Jonas here in the middle of a ditch. It's like miles distance of travel, even to the first deep fish. Shame on you, Jonas, for such a bad dock spot. But I mean, you take what you can. All right, Melon Farms here in the north, while General Ike has the ETC in the south here. They're so splitting the map kind of. They're actually decent spots here because they can locate to the. They can expand easily to the left and to the north with this kind of positioning. But Jonas and Verlier nicht gern, please don't lose or something. Is lost my train of thought there, but Jonas and Ferdinand kind of sandwiched up against the corner. It's going to be tougher for them to expand if Men at Farms and the General Ike manage to take some map control here. Why Nightbot unable to make emotes? Probably because I don't have that Twitch thingy. Don't like to lose. That's the translation. Okay, Verlier nicht gern. Don't like to lose. Yeah, so like, yeah, okay. I'd rather not lose. Gotcha. Please don't lose. I'm gonna speed it up a bit because this is the Dark Age. It tends to be kind of uneventful on Nomad, especially since my rules state that you aren't allowed to village a fight before minute 5. That's to make sure that TCs go up and that the game gets kind of a starting normal-ish start. If you have the TCs within shooting range of each other, that's also cause for an admin re. So off to a slow start here. Looks like Jonas has had some idle time here, looking at the populations here, but our red friend here, very decent start, 20 pop, same as Men at Farms here. Britain's probably eating some sheep or could eat some cows to boost the food income here. No player on the way to the feudal age yet. Our last opponent will pot at 4 minutes, we'll let them have it and smoke them in games 2 and 3 at night. Yeah. That's generous of you, honestly. But I mean, it's a bit of a hassle to restart as well. So if you didn't mind that too much, should be alright. Yeah, quick look at scoutings here of the different players. I'm gonna, yeah, okay, let's slow it down a bit. So Magyars, Britons, Teutons, Vikings. So better naval civs for red and orange here, I'd say. While Magyars and Britons have a very good way to play together with cavalry and archers on land. Ooh. Well, it's the second dock, I guess that's alright then. Both on farming generals making the fire galleys here, so they want to challenge the water, even though they have no idea how much the enemies have invested in the naval situation here. 5 fish for red. Looks like it's 2 and 5 for, yeah, 7 for orange. Okay, should be definitely worth fighting for them. Didn't even realize Reese were allowed until this series. Ah, well, they are. 1 restart per team, and for the final it will probably be 2 since it's a best of 5. Gonna move out now with the fire galleys to claim some water. Only 1 player on Resign105 making naval units here, and that would be Jonas. So the general like has had some recent Nomad experience. I believe he played in Raiding Party's Nomad Cup as well, so not unfamiliar with the map. And Man at Farms, I believe Man at Farms played in my 1v1 Nomad tourney last year as well, so these players are seasoned Nomad players. Just passing here, gonna look for the fish to kill it. The naval situation well ahead for farming generals. While Resign105 has one player going to the cat stage here. So Jonas with the Teutons, gotta go up. And I guess being Teutons could play the cavalry here, could play the knights maybe. Men at Farms won by Mega Round 30. Oh, nice. I like Mega Round. Yeah, Wonders 2 here. Almost getting a ship. It's kind of fun using that fog of war effect, and you see just invisible fire. That's a cute spec bug. Here we go, chasing the fire galley now. And that's gonna be an easy one. Farming tunnels, both of them going to cast stage. They are slightly behind Resign105, but since they are winning water, that means that some of the precious food sources are being idled and might even just be taken out completely here, meaning that Resign105 are in the worst spot eco-wise in the next stage here. Vikings with the archers against men at farms here, also obviously going for the archers being Britons. They are close enough to warrant this. Actually, men at farms, yeah, probably knows that there's a TC here, but they are uncomfortably close here, so that's gonna be nice for archers fighting. So Castage is in. That should mean crossbow as well, right? Hasn't been clicked yet. The eco, as said, has been contested on water here. The fish go down. And now General Ike up to the next stage as well with the Magyars. He has to be going for the Knights. Yep. No reason not to with the Magyars. You get the melee attack upgrade for free. You could, of course, play infantry as well, but with the mobility of cavalry, of course, you go for the +2 Knights here. No reason to make more fire galleys, though. I don't understand this investment. The water is won by far by now. I mean, yes, Jonas is going for some galleys here, but war galleys, but he doesn't have any military. And then there's the Vikings making longbows, sure, but it's still 2 versus 1 there. If anything, General Ike should be making war galleys now and not fire ships. But I think fighting for water now for red isn't really. It still has some fish left, yeah, but I'm not sure if it's worthwhile at this point. I got a little carried away. Yeah, I mean, I do that. I do that as well when I challenge water. But it's gold that could go into knights, and wood that could go into farms or fishing ship instead. So easy to overinvest. Okay, going for a compact second PC here, right on main base. Gotta make it really hard for reds to do any damage on blue's side here. Army numbers comparable, I guess. 8 crossbows to 9. Nothing too different there. Men at arms now moving forward to see the ranges. This could be full skirmishers for all that men at arms knows, so best be a little bit careful. Yeah, moving away, which is good. Down here we have the Magyars Knights out, so the General Ike gonna go for some raids here on the Teutons player who currently doesn't have any land army out. First Knight is out there, but Magyars with +2 and +1 here and massively outnumbering orange for now is gonna get the better fights here for sure. Dock goes down as well, means that war galley upgrade for now for Jonas wasn't really worth much. Very low score as well. It's probably because of losing the fish, losing the structures, losing the potential for an able food income here. Only 2 farms. It's no wonder you can't can't make knights here. This is not looking pretty for orange. Top side, Vikings garrisoning the TC and not really doing damage to men at farms here either. 87 builders to 69, solid eco lead for farming generals. Didn't realize we had such a huge eco lead. Nah, you never know. But when we take out the fish, that's a pointer already. And looking at the score as well, seeing the separate scores here, we have 16-11 to Jonas. That, excuse me, could be an indication. Eco is basically cheating. Spoken like a true arena clown going for the monk rushes or other nonsense strategies. Mangonel added as well here. I mean, that's perks of being Britons. You obviously can add Mangonels as for the seat, but if the enemy tries to focus your archers down with Mangonels, you have 5+3 range. So you outrange the Mangonel by 1. 21, military size is comparable here. I guess that's mainly, well, there's some naval military, yes, where the longboats as well, and they're basically going in the wrong direction, sadly. They need to go to the south to find the enemy naval investment here. Oh, losing the Mangonel there. That's a bit unfortunately. Someone killed a cow? Aye, poor cow. Better trades overall for Men at Farm still. We have Teuton's Knights on the field, but they only have +1 defense as well. Oh, the longboats kill a cow. Yikes. That's not very nice. Good archers trades here for Men at Farms, and production seems consistent for both, but Red with 0 for at the moment. What's going on here? Jonas desperately trying to reboom here, and the Orange Knights are on the move. Not enough to take out the town center here, even with that +2, but forcing some idle time for sure. Worker efficiency, not too pretty weather either for Men at Arms or for Jonas here. Men at Arms not really under pressure, but probably microing like a madman here in the middle of the armies, so that's more of a concern. Doubling up on the poor red player here. Here comes a ram to take out the other range as well, and means that red will need new production buildings to get back on track here. Another TC going up here as well. That's gonna go up. And see all the space to relocate now to expand for farming generals to the left here. This is looking kind of brutal right now for the Magyars and Britons. And longboats are the only thing that's keeping the score close, yeah. Not to mention that the longboats could take out at the very least some, if there's even fish left here to be... Where the hell is the fish? Alright, they're over here. Fair enough. Eco KD 14 and 5 for farming generals here. How much eco lead now? 40 villagers lead at minute 30. No joke there. Verlier nicht gern goes for a defensive siege workshop. Problem is that this is Britons, and they have that extra range, so even crossbows can micro down Magnus fairly easily. Down goes the blacksmith even. So no more blacksmith upgrades for red here. It does have full archery line upgrades, though. Defensive castle for the Teutons, that could be obstructed by the Knights of the General Ike, actually, if he somehow happens to stumble upon this foundation. But yeah, I think it's gonna go up, actually. Nothing to contest this right now. And buying stone to get the defensive castle up here might actually go up. Okay. Well, they both go up. It's gonna cost a few villagers' lives, but don't tell me it doesn't go up. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, we had 99.80 something earlier, but this is almost contesting the closest. Oh, it's a painful 99.53%. It's like one hammer away. One hammer away from completing this one, and now even letting the Vikings Mangonels get some hits in. Alright, here they come with sending villagers to get that little hammer. See that? Wait! Finished. Oh, yeah. Well, they're within petard distance here. It's kind of a petarded castle already, or petard, but went up eventually. Really hope not losing internet again here. Castle going up in the south. Oh, here we go. I got too carried away by the 99 point something % castle in the south there. Am I still? No, I'm not. Fuck.